guys, it's day number 15 of our unexpected journey. Starkey, can you put away all your toys? How long should you play for? Okay, anyway, we are in Spain finally, and we tried to find some accommodation.
Yeah, we had a contact that was here, but they're away for 2 weeks, so it's a little difficult for them to help. So we've just been trying to, there's a website called icanhelp.com, which is people of accommodation all around the world who can help the Ukrainian people that have left. We don't particularly want to use up any of those accommodations because there's other people that need it a lot more than what we do. So we're just trying to contact them in order for them to help to sort of figure out where to kind of stay, because it's difficult because we don't know any of the areas or anything like that. So where we want to stay is going to be sort of semi-permanent for now. We just want to settle so that we can work and do everything we need to do. So
the link for this website will be in description if you need also, like, if any of your friends or family need some help. Really, the map is worldwide, or maybe you can accommodate somebody and you watching us from Europe or any place, you can click there and say, I want to host, I want to accommodate, and help somebody else. So,
yeah. So today, that's our mission, is to find a place short term for a couple of days, so then we can find our feet and then find somewhere which is not too expensive, because a lot of these places here are kind of touristy and they're quite expensive. So it's about trying to find the right balance of something that's suitable for everything we need without paying a lot of money.
Let's go.
For parking.
Strange building.
We arrived to Museum of Dali. Like, his building supposed to look strange. It's incredible. It is his museum and theater. It's called Theater and Museum of Dali. We are at the very interesting museum of Salvador Dali. He used to live in the city, and here, like when we came here, we just saw a naked woman, but it's actually a portrait of Abraham Lincoln. It's very famous, his work. Everything in this museum is like so unusual. He was genius, but he was crazy as well. But it's so cool. Now I understand that in Ukraine they grab it from here, this idea. It's not new. Golden bread. Striker, what do you think? Oh la la. Look at this. What do you think?
I think the artist took a couple of squigglies and started painting.
He has, it is his wife. He called her Gala. So he made, like, she was his inspiration.
Hang on, go back to this one. Before he started painting it, he should have said, "Darling, can you just? Do you know you've got a bit of a nip slip?"
But she was wife of his best friend. But when they met, like, he just fell in love, and she was with him all their life. And they have a 30 years age gap.
And it concludes the tour.
And this is the most famous place. This is his living room. Look. No, it's like, you see, it's a woman face. Couches, the leaves. Oh my God, it's so. And this camel in the middle of the room. It's crazy. This room is just incredible. All about it. Like, look at the ceiling. Это же как копия. It's like a copy of this famous art. In a rhino. And now we have 6 hours that usually for us is like 8 hours to our hopefully final destination.
For a few days.
For a few days.
Anyway,
time to drive. Can you see that heart on the sky? Guys, like, what's going on?
still eating the bread. Day 2. Eating the bread.
We still have a lot. But we have a bread tour, I think. Yeah?
Good.
And we didn't find a better place to eat at the gas station. Enjoy. Orange trees, full of oranges. But I know that some of them are eatable, but some of them are super bitter. Like there is, like if it is behind the fence, then it's probably like to sell later. If they're outside on the street, I already tried once. Oh my god, they're horrible, but looks incredibly bright. Это все апельсиновые деревья и мандариновые. As always, all our 5 to 6 hours drive end up like 8, 9, 10. So we're still not there.
We got 2 hours to go till we get there.
Hopefully.
Yeah, been pretty quiet drive, isn't it?
Yeah, because you're sleeping all the way. We're almost there. Okay, another escape room. We were supposed to come here. Then we should find a box and put some password somewhere. Okay, box number 6, 8, 8. Oh my god. 8, 9. I can't open.
What's the code?
8981.
You sure it's this box?
8189. Here is 9. You put.
8, 9.
It's so complete. Woohoo! Hooray! I'm not sure what exactly we booked. It was cheap, but just worried that it says dead end. Congratulations. Okay, another night when we have no grocery open or anything.
We still have the Odessa salad.
You know this, right? No, it's not Odessa. We got it in Romania, I think, and it's traveled to us through Hungary, Italy.
It keeps growing.
France.
We cut a bit off and then the next day it grows back.
Spain.
We're not sure
Yes.
why that is. It's some
Yeah, but we have no
phenomenon.
butter in this apartment. Like it's super nice, but they don't even have a soap. Like they have a little kit like for the washing machine because of the COVID, you can't have it. And so we just using our dry ingredients. Just a
What
little
time is
bit.
it? It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, something like almost.
Been driving since like lunchtime.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So Striker is again to rescue the family, making some food. Would we show result or you scared, chef?
What?
Will we show them result or you scared, chef?
Well, I don't want to make them jealous.
You know? How can they be
You're
expected
very
to eat?
creative, by the way.
I don't know what this is.
Okay, ready. What's going on here? You're using the wall heater to make some bread?
Yeah, it's from the bathroom. It's the closest thing we can find to a toaster.
Okay. But you know what I really appreciate and like I respect? You didn't change your clothes, but you immediately started to cook for the family. It's impressive.
Well, yeah.
Because you're hungry, first of all.
Well, I just wanted to see what there was, and I'm not even sure what this is. It's like a white rock from the ocean.
Then you think that we should eat it, right?
It reminds me of one of those rocks that you scrub your feet with.
I know that you have this trouble. Don't let anybody
I
else
hope it
do
isn't, because I found it in the cupboard in the bathroom.
It's okay.
It will be an interesting dinner.
Dinner is ready. So pasta with tuna, corn, carrot, pepper, everything that was like in leftovers. Turnip and carrot salad. Have no idea how I'm gonna eat that. And bread. A lot of French bread.
Yeah.
Proud of yourself? Proud? You're proud of yourself?
No, I'm not proud of myself at all. But we got to do what we got to
But
do.
we're very grateful for this place. Okay. Enjoy.
Okay, so we made it to where we're staying for the next 2 days. We're still a little bit homeless, but we'll be able to figure that out. But one thing that we found that we got sent today by somebody, thank you very much, was he sent me a document that if you know of anybody that's thinking about leaving or has left, is a little bit confused. This document has all the countries that you can go to and it tells you the information of what the status you can get. It has Facebook links for groups. It has accommodation, for each country. It's quite a big document. So I'm going to put a link down below for the Google Doc. Share it to anybody that you know, because we were trying to find this information online, and it was quite difficult to sort of sift through it all. So yeah, that could be quite useful.
People are confused where to go and which city or country to get to, and nowadays, like, some people confused still about this political asylum. Like, most of the European countries not giving the political asylum, they're giving the temporary one that you can use the social security number, you can open the bank account, you can get you can try to find some job, you can like put your kid to school. So this all kind of support, but it doesn't, like, it usually for a year, and they said that in some European countries they will extend it to 3 if it will be necessary. But it doesn't mean that you are asking for political asylum and you can stay there forever. So they just decided to change that, because otherwise, like, everybody will just try to stay. They want to make it temporary. They support. We were trying to find information, and we will keep looking for that, about the support that countries are giving, because we heard that Germany is supporting, like, some financially, and the Poland is giving some money, like very little one, but still, you know, for somebody it can be very helpful. But there is not really such information. So I think basically you can ask at every, like, if for example somebody go to some country, they can contact one of the contacts from there, and they can find out this information. Here in Spain, they do not financially support just yet, or maybe they will not at all, but they do give all the benefits, like you can have a job, you can have a medical support and stuff. But what I understand is that you can only, of course, ask that in one country. So if you apply, for example, in Spain, you can't apply anywhere else.
If you are, like, in this document it also mentions about transportation. One thing I'll say is just to be careful, because there's people still like trying to scam people in this time by offering free rides and send them money and stuff like that. So just, if you know of anyone, just tell them to be careful about that stuff. And if they are going in a private car, get the number plate, get them to text it to somebody so you at least know, you know, where the car is. Be careful who you're sending money to. You know, any scammers out there, you know, on Tinder and all these things. You know, these things, seems to be a lot of ladies asking men for money.
We are helping a lot of volunteers that we personally know, especially in Odessa, and there was a lot of questions in the comments. The guys were asking how can they help, where they can send money for, and we will create like something like that, like in next couple of days. We just like really basically didn't have chance to do anything. We were just on the way all the time, so we will share that, and if you want, we're definitely gonna send it to people who really need it, who lost their houses or like something happened to them. And yes, Striker is right about the rights. Like if any of your like girlfriends or like somebody in Ukraine, please make sure that they use a trusted contact of the transportation. It should be like either somebody who already been used or maybe like some private car, but like try to not go just with anybody. A lot of people still like they're panicking and they just want to get out somehow, but try to find like some official information. Like for example, from Odessa, they start having this boat to Romania. So it's kind of like tricky about the way I can send information if anybody needs that. It's just in Russian, it's kind of like long, but it will be every day. So they go to one border, then to another, but then they take a boat to Romania. And for somebody, it can be much more helpful because Moldova is like really super overfull. It's like very difficult to find any place to stay. So if again, any of your friends are going now to the border, maybe it's better to not go to Moldova because it will be really difficult to find accommodation. Even for a few nights, they will end up just sleeping on the floor in some like school or something like that. So the situation is still very uncomfortable and sharp, but the good kind of news, and maybe it's like some useful information, that like they announcing that it was only 3 banks in Odessa used to work, like from private bank. Now they said over 100 is open. They said that school are going to work online from 14th of March. I really want to believe that this is like a really positive update. I don't know, like but some places like start to work. Even like my friend, he worked for a construction company and they send them all home, of course. He worked as an architecture, but now he's back to work and they announced it. So
yeah, there are some things like I did read, I can't think of where I read this, but Wise, which is like an online bank, we used to be TransferWise, but now it's called Wise. It used to be quite difficult to set it up, especially for countries like Ukraine, but they've like streamlined the process. So if you know somebody that wants to have an online bank, which would be a good way if you've got grivnas sitting in an account, you might be able to somehow get the grivnas from their from that to another account instead of because if you take out the grievances now and you go and try and sell it, you get like nothing for it.
Yeah, especially in Moldova, like it was crazy. It just like it just go down. Like our friends went there, they had a bunch of grivnas, and it was almost impossible to change. So the best is to have euros or dollars, or like keep money for now on a card. And if you travel to some of the countries, like we will try to do that probably, and open an account. So all this like temporary asylum, they're giving you a chance to open an account, and maybe you will be able to transfer your money. We don't know the process yet, but we're definitely gonna share if we will have luck in that.
Yeah.
Good night for today, and we hope to see you tomorrow.
We'll see you later.